HeavyBid has several ways of adding calculations to your estimate here in the tree view. One is the old way here, the calculation routines, and actually there's two in one here. If you click on this right here, you're going to get to the assembly calculation routine entry, and if you cancel out of that and you go to the classic routines, you get our old calculations right here. And some of you might be familiar with this. Really a better way and the newest way is through the spreadsheet calculations and assemblies. So these are still available for those that perhaps has routines already set up, but I would encourage you to use this one here, which is a third-party spreadsheet very much like Excel, and it has most of the capabilities of Excel. You're not going to see too many changes, and you can even import from Excel into these. But what I'm going to show you today is the ones that come with HeavyBid, and just to give you an example of what this can do. Now you're going to see assemblies, and you're going to see that under the custom calculations, those would be ones that you set up under the setup, and then the up here, let me get out of this, right here, setup, and the spreadsheet calcs and assemblies. You can import Excel spreadsheets, and that's covered under another video. So let me go back, and what I want to do is I want to go ahead and calculate my cut and fill with bedding, but you can look at all the other ones that are available here: asphalt and base volumes, paving calculations, scraper productions. They're very, very good. The trucking is also very useful. A lot of people use these trucking routines for calculating, dollar per ton in terms of trucking or pieces or whatever. A lot of those are available here. And of course, right now I'm going to do this cut and fill with bedding to give you an example of what one of these spreadsheets looks like. So it pulls it up, and I'm going to make this full screen. And right here in the center screen, you can pull this down a little bit, and you can see there's the calculations. You could even paste in a JPEG or some kind of visual here for your calculations. You notice in column A is the key. And let's say I have 6 inches of bedding here, and then I want to have, a foot up to the spring line, and the bedding to depth is maybe going to be 4 feet. Object height, that would be the, let's say in this case is 0.75, and since it's a circle, it's a pipe, I'm going to put 0 there, since 0 is if circle. Trench width, I'm going to put 4 feet. Trench depth, I'm going to put 7 feet, and I'm not going to flare this. And then of course, let's say the length is 1124. And I'm going to just come down here and put in my conversion factors for my bedding. So I can see here that I have the bedding weight and the bedding to weight, and of course the combination and my excess. So let's say this bedding, this number 6 stone is my bedding 1 weight. If I want to transfer it to here, all I have to do is start mapping the cell, click here, and then click down here, right there. And you can see that it changes color, and it also will give the reference right here of where this is. And I can continue mapping. I can also map to a rate. You notice my production rate here, and of course quantities right here, even unit cost if it was a trucking routine. So a lot of things you can do here. And once I save this, it comes out into the notes right here. So very useful, and I want to get back into it. I just have to click once here, and it'll return me back to the spreadsheet. And of course, I can always change any kind of parameter, and since it's already mapped, it's going to change that when I bring it back in and give me a new quantity right there. I can also create a blank calculation, and this will work a lot just like Excel, and it's pretty much just a blank spreadsheet. And then you can do the same thing by the mapping. Formulas work the same as Excel. Your equal sign, your sum signs, the formatting's here at the top. There's a little bit of the formatting right there. So you get pretty used to it if you know your way around Excel. So that again is the spreadsheet calculations and assemblies, and showing you some of the standard HCSS templates that come with HeavyBid.